Let's draw in perspective. Perspective is a system of creating an illusion of depth on a flat surface, mainly by making parallel lines seem like they're converging. For example, look at the grid lines of the ceiling. They seem like they're getting closer and closer. They're diagonal. If you extend them, at some point they're going to meet. That point is the vanishing point. Look at the other objects in the room. They're converging to that point as well. That's called perspective. Let's start by drawing the vanishing point. We're going to put that right in the middle of the room. Now we're going to begin with the tiles by spacing them out 1 inch apart. So every inch, make a little notch, a margin, whatever you want to call it. If you're right-handed, which most of you are, start from the right and go to the left. Unless you're left-handed, you start from the left and go to the right. Now let's line up your ruler from point to point, meaning from vanishing point to the marks that you just did. There's the vanishing point. Make sure they both line up before you make a line. Hold your ruler tight, but your pencil soft. Don't draw on the wall area. Always double check whether you're both lined up from the vanishing point to the mark that you did, because sometimes the ruler slides. Double check. There you go. A little mishap, correction, and ready to go. There we go. For some reason, this is the part where people start making a mistake. From here on out, from the left portion of halfway of the paper, you still have to line up the ruler. I've yet to come with the reason why people make the mistake to just quit at this point. Vanishing point, margin, it's like the old saying goes, before you make a cut, measure twice, is an old carpenter's saying. Alright, now that those lines are done, we're going to make the horizontal lines that come across to make the tiles. Make sure they're parallel to the wall line that you see above. Slide it down. Make sure it's parallel. Alright, that looks nice. I'm going to make one more line for the molding of the wall. Most classrooms have that. It just protects the bottom of the wall. That's what it's meant for. But you can skip this part. Alright, now we're ready for the roof. As you can see, the lines for the roof tiles are more spaced out than the lines for the floor. So we're going to space them out a little bit wider. First, let's rotate our paper. And this time we're going to make margins every 2 inches. Remember to always line up the ruler to the 0, not the 1, all the way to the edge of the paper. So count by twos: 2, 4, 6, 8, and so on, till your paper runs out. And from here on out is the same as before. You line up the ruler to the vanishing point, and the mark you did, make a line, and slide the paper. Same thing, start from the right and go to the left. And once you pass halfway, don't forget you have to do the same alignment. There we go. Alright, this time it's going to be less lines because they're wider. Alright, that looks pretty good. If you look at the picture, you see the lights stop the grid pattern every so often. So we're going to make one line all the way across. Alright, now I'm going to put a little mark where the lights are going to be. So we'll identify that one, skip 2, and mark this one right there. And we know not to put a line across those. So I'm going to put a line, skip, put another line, then stop where the X was, and then put another line. Made a mistake right there at the end, but I'll fix it. Alright, so there you have it. That should give you a nice look of the perspective of the ceiling and the floor. Now I'm going to put on fast forward so you can see how I included all the details of the room. Well, I did miss some. Here's the flag, some of the switches, Alright everyone, thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.